Hey there, everybody. We're finishing up our very last little project using the 12 by 12 Masterboard that I created. I think it was last week. I can't exactly remember when it was, but it was a very fun, crafty thing. If I can put an actual photo of the 12 by 12 in the description box, I will. But this was a 4-part series, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 4th part of how to put together a masterboard and the things that you can do with it. For one part of the masterboard, I did capture what I felt like were really strong focal images, and I did add words to these cards that I made. You know, whether we're going to call them, well, I mean, they're art trading cards, but they aren't the traditional size is like 2.5 by 3.5. But these are, of course, a little bit oversized. I really did enjoy this project, and I hope that you guys will check out the videos and do a masterboard project of your very own. Don't think it has to be 12 by 12. You know, it can be 8 by 8 or 8.5 by 11. You use what you have. Really don't have to do anything special if you've got magazines or, you know, whatever hanging around that is saying, hey, use me, do something with me, which is kind of brings me to where I am right now. I have these chippy bits left, so you can see what I have left here, and I thought it would be fun to see what we could manage to figure out what to do for the remaining parts of our 12 by 12 masterboard. So I think that I am going to start right here. I do have a little bit of pull right in the corner, so let me fix that really quick. You guys, when you do this, if you do use the 12 by 12 backing from a piece of from a paper pad, don't do anything on the shiny side. Man, that shiny side has been a pain in the trying to get glue to stick to it. Good grief. I sat here yesterday and this morning trying to glue down those little bits that just did not stay glued. And the weird thing is, and I'm holding this in my hand and I'm pressing it right now, is that you honestly do have to do this, to just keep pressing it and pressing it until that glue decides it's going to stick. My left hand is itching. I hope that means something good. Your left hand is your receiving hand. Your right hand is your giving hand. So sometimes when your left palm itches, it means maybe you'll get a goodie in the mail today. Who knows? Who knows? We were going to work with this. I think the first thing that I want to do is use this strip. And I can kind of frame this by just using this little strip that we had left over from that masterboard project. You know, I kind of like it. And the cool thing is, y'all, is we can add even more depth and texture to our cards. So we're going to put that right there. It is kind of hanging over the edge, but it's sort of like that. So I'm going to leave it just like it is. Now there are a couple things I could do. I could go this way and then have 2 different images, but I really do like that half image of the girl's face right here. I think we'll just do this. There's something about, and we talked a little bit about this yesterday, how, you know, you can, like when I was writing songs, how you want to leave something to the imagination of the listener, because that's a more engaging scenario. It's a more relevant listening experience when you have these gaps. And to me, just seeing half of this face creates a thought pattern of, I wonder what the rest of her face looks like, which is great because that really does engage your brain cells, you know, with this piece right here. All right, I have a little bit of tatty ribbon, and I think I might do some tatty ribbon right here. Tatty ribbon is just bits and bobs of fabric, of sewn fabric. I think I'm going to put that right here. I may even let it, I'm wondering if I want to stop right there, if I want to kind of let it drift this way. I think I'm going to stop it right there. That did leave a ragged edge. Love the ragged edge. And you know, this is nice because I have like this piece on here that says the gallery. So I think I might use that. Remember that song Gallery by Joni Mitchell? When I first saw your gallery. Oh, love that song. I like the ones of ladies. Ah, pretty song. All right. So I think we're just going to do gallery right here. And I think that's good. We're just going to set her off to the side, you know, and if there's anything else we might want to do, we can do that. For this piece, I have some, the cool thing about tatty ribbon, and please chime in because I haven't made tatty ribbon in a really long time, and now I'm holding it and I'm working with it, and it's like, I sure would like to do this again. So let me know if you guys might like to see a bit of tatty ribbon in the Etsy store, and we can maybe put some in there. I don't want to cover up too much of what I've got going on here, of course. I kind of do like that strip of blue right there. So let's use that. I am using tacky glue for the remainder of this project because of the aforementioned peeling. I kind of want to leave that little heart intact, so I'm just going to do that. The thing about doing stuff like this, y'all, is to not allow it to allow you to be afraid. No fear, right? No fear. Just play with it. Let your mind kind of do the designing. Decide what you like, decide what you don't like. Remember, if something doesn't go like you want it to, no big deal. You can rip it out, you can cut it off, you can take it off, you can do whatever you want to with it. Miss Judy sent me these pretty brads, and I thought I'd pick out a couple and maybe put over here. Let me think. I'm thinking that blue heart might go really well right there. I have out my little crocodile. It's funny, a crocodile is one of the only scrapbooking tools that I have. I have a paper cutter, and I have a crocodile. And I'm really glad I bought that crocodile. And I have a punch. I have a Jenny Belly calls it a pokey tool, so I do have a pokey tool as well. So we're gonna, let's put this on here. Now, if you have, if you don't have a punch or a crocodile, anything, I used to get a nail and just smack it with, I have this like small hammer, and I would just poke my little holes with a nail. You just smack it, you got a hole, works perfectly, and you didn't have to buy anything. I'm one of those, don't buy it unless you need it. And even if you need it, think about it before you buy it. Looks like we could use another one right here. What color? And do we want to do another star, or do we want to do something different? I do love all these little stars in here. So pretty. Hey, there's a heart, but now I want a different color. Now I want a different shape. Oh, there's a pretty flower. Let's do that. And 2 dropped out, wouldn't you know it? So that means that the other one wants to play. He wants to play. Oh, you might want to put like washi tape or some sort of tape on the back of that so it doesn't accidentally poke you at some point in the future. Also, this is kind of cool. How does that work? I don't think I've ever seen a corner that has that on it. I have to experiment around with that. It needs something else. It needs something. Got a few scraps over here. These are just scrappy bits that I kept from another project. I did not file these. I did not keep them. I have to use them now because I'm not going to store them. And that's why they're in a little, envelope on my desk. So I'm just looking for a little image here. Nope, I don't think that's quite it. This has taken too long. I kind of like this. So we're just going to cut that out real quick. I almost just like the jacket part. What do you think? I don't know. I'll look at it and then decide. I do. I'm cutting it out, so my brain's going, the jacket part's gonna look right. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. All right, I'm just going to set that to the side till I figure out what to do with it. Okay, now we have this one. I think maybe here. Maybe use some tatty ribbon. Whoa! Up here. Like this. Man, that stuff's fun. And, you know, I think with this one, thought about maybe doing that, but now I'm not sure. Okay, I do like that, so I'm going to set that to the side. You know, if your heart desires, you can always make bookmarks out of these things too. Bookmarks look pretty snazzy and snappy. And that bookmark thinking. Or a tag. I was surprised when I very first started this journey that it's like people were making tags. And I thought, what's a tag? What's a tag? And then people were showing the their pictures of the tags that they made, and I was like, is that not a bookmark? And it's kind of the same concept, right? Oh, there's something pretty, like a little metal heart. So, you know, the takeaway here is do whatever you want. That's always my takeaway. Don't have to be like somebody else's. I think a lot of times we try to, we really do try to make things that look like other people's things, which is totally cool if that's what makes your sweet little heart happy. But you know, if you're feeling like you want to express yourself outside the box, do it. You can do it. Oh golly, now I'm seeing that. What did I do with it? The little jacket thing would be perfect right here. There it is. There. Now we got it. Chris has been working in the yard all day long. I tell you, we don't. Hey, look. Almost looks like a. That almost looks like. Oh, look. Looks like a pair of pants or something, doesn't it? We don't do vacations. So our backyard is our vacation spot. And he's put in a little pond, and we went Sunday to look at plants for the pond. It's been very exciting to watch that little process take place. I like this too, so we're gonna do that. Hey, you know what I want to do? Nah. Nope. All right, so I've got that one finished, Not quite sure what I might want to do here. I do have these little girls that I made a printable for my patrons. And I do have some of these little girls, but I think they're kind of too big, so I don't want to do that either. Let Let me get out my chippy box. I love that. This is from another chippy project. We'll just see what we can do with those things that we just pulled out. I sometimes go to my own little world, but that's okay. They know me here. Love that. I do not know where this came from, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a moon girl. Used to think the moon was following. One of my very earliest memories was, you know, back in the day, you used to lay in the back seat of your parents' car and you didn't have a seat belt or anything like that, and you could just kind of stare out the back window, and I would always think that the moon was following me. I would say, Mama, Mama, the moon is following me. And she would go, okay. She knew it wasn't, but it's all right. I really love this. This is a Tibetan bowl, and I think I can put that right there and be quite happy. I think we had made this little chippy bit right here. We had really, we're making things with gold one day, or gold paint, not gold. Nope, not gold. All right, so we've got this one. I want to use this really sweet cat. This is the seed company that I use, Baker seeds, Baker Creek seeds, I think is what I use. It almost looks like the kitty could be hanging out on this piece of puff right here. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I've just got like this hankering. Yeah, it does. He looks perfect right there. To put some words on here as well. And I found something really nice for this. I can do a cactus that looks like the moon up there. You see that? Speaking of the moon. Okay. I wanted to say hey to Shelly and thank you. Thank you, Shelly. I have paper packs in my store. So just remember that, and you know, if you want some collage fodder, paper packs are like $12.50. It's a pound of stuff from a pile of stuff. Geez, that one turned out really well, y'all. All right, let's just add some words, and there we go. The big moon shines in the sky, but not right now. Because the moon, there's a dark moon, which is called a new moon. It's a nice time to birth some new energy, some new projects. Maybe this is just the project for you. It's something easy, very satisfying. I used to babysit a cat and his name was Kit. He did not look like this. Kit was a tuxedo cat. And he got really sick when his mommy and daddy were out of the country. And I had to take him to the vet and say bye. It was one of the most spiritual experiences I've ever had. He was my pal, and I had watched him for years. He just got sick. It was just his time. But he was my boy. So sweet. All right. I can see right now that this baby is not happy. Not happy at all. So I think I'm just going to not do that. It's cardboard on cardboard. I think I'm going to do that instead. There we go. I really got to do better about trying to keep things clean over here. Ha ha ha. This one says, will you promise never to leave me? I sometimes go to my own little world, but that's okay. They know me here. Done with that. Got two brothers right here. Brothers. And I think we're done. So that was it. We're finished with our really fun 12 by 12 Masterboard project. I'm really jonesing, really wanting to start another real soon. I am purging paper, so I probably will start something real soon. I have two boys, and they are brothers. Sometimes they do go to their own little worlds, but that's okay. They know each other there. I hope that they will never leave me because I love them so much. They have always been my boys, even before I got married, even before I knew I was going to be pregnant. They're my boys. And I hope that they always get to experience that big moon that shines in the sky. That big moon that shines in the sky reminds me of them because they are the light of my life. And Joni Mitchell, Gallery. If you've never listened to it, tune it up. You got to listen to that song. All right, my friends. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk soon. Bye.